So who is Plexpod, and who are the people, companies, and startups that inhabit the halls, desks, private offices, and team spaces? Let's hear from them firsthand about the benefits and perks of coworking and their success in being in such a diverse, idea-rich environment. One of the first members of Plexpod was Grant Gooding, CEO of Proof Positioning.
Proof Positioning is a company that positions brands by knowing, not guessing. What that means essentially is that we use consumer insights to help entrepreneurs take the guesswork out of how to position their brands, create differentiation, and understand their competitive advantage in the market. Coworking really appeals to us because it's cost effective, and as any small company, you always have to make sure you're managing your overhead costs. Secondarily, there's a lot of strong collision that can happen with other similar organizations. And when you work in a building that has other businesses that are similar to yours in size and scope, you can not only learn from each other, but you create natural referral partners. One of the things we like about what Plexpod has done differently is that they've really embraced this underserved area in the market, which is where do you go once you have 5 or 6 people and you don't really want to sign a big lease? And they kind of hit the nail on the head when they said, well, look, here's a place where you can bring your team and you can collaborate and work in a space that has a lot of really cool features. It fits our culture of openness and maybe not taking ourselves quite so seriously. But it was kind of, honestly, it was kind of a no-brainer when I gave the team a tour and we all looked at it.
Now meet CEO of Athlete Network, Chris Smith, who is located in one of the large team spaces here at Plexpod.
Hi, my name's Chris Smith. I'm the founder of Athlete Network, and we're here at Plexpod. Athlete Network is for the world's 300 million athletes, and our goal is simple. At the core of what we believe is that athletes are at their best when they're competing. And the reality is that those 300 million athletes worldwide, they're not always able to compete, but they can compete in life by getting connected to the right careers, having the right network of driven, like-minded people, and reading motivating content. You know, we've been in a co-working space for about a year now, and there's 3 main reasons that really have helped it work for Athlete Network. One is appearance. The building is grand. Right when you walk in, there's a beautiful conference room, and when you walk throughout the building with the gym, the game room, and just all the amenities, it really helps us attract additional and better talent than we would have been able to on our own. You know, as a small business, you've got to always be watching your budget. We have a lot of Fortune 500 companies, and in the past, we were in kind of a small, dinky building, but now that we're at Plexpod, we're able to fly them in and be very proud about where we are. And the reality is, it gives off a great appearance. They come into a nice building with nice amenities and spaces, and it really validates us in their mind, and it's helped us grow our business with them. And then the last piece is just the collaboration. You know, as an entrepreneur, we're all kind of crazy anyways, but being able to, every time I grab a cup of coffee, just chat with some other fellow Plexpod members that are co-working here on what their struggles are challenging. What happens with that is it usually leads to solutions. So really just being surrounded by like-minded people, having the amenities to make us look professional and good has really elevated our game and helped us grow our business here at Athlete Network.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Twitter @Plexpod for more member videos.